It's good vibes as long as it's being shared by humans. Look at this other one here. Is showing us a way of cleaning stuff that is just incredible. Of cleaning a sauce or a paste. And this is how you do it. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Oh, and it's like it's working. Oh my god. Acha! Oh man, that's incredible. Ha! Why is that from this side of the world we don't use sauce? You see? Hey, we believe like now that one is only used by those that are privileged in the community, you see? And you see them in hotels sometime when I pass through there. And it's a good vibe. See, I've never tasted it, but my friend tells me it's tomato that has just been crushed and something like that, you see? And I don't see the need for it, but anyway, as long as it's good vibes and it's making humans feel good, but it's still fine, man, and full of love. Not a single thought.
How long does Earth take to rotate on its axis?
From what I've been told, 24 hours.
24 hours, okay. So as you might have guessed, it doesn't take 24 hours. It actually takes 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds. Okay?
Really?
Yes.
Now, wait a minute.
Wait, hold on. So let me just be clear about what I mean.
23 hours.
Get rid of the entire solar system and watch Earth rotate. Okay? And stand there and time it. That spot that's in front of you will come back around in 23 hours, 56 minutes, and 4 seconds.
One full revolution. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha. That's called a sidereal day.
I like
sidereal
this.
means star day. So you're measuring with respect to the universe. However, we don't base our lives on when stars return to the same spot in the sky, in the night sky. We base our days on when the sun returns to its spot on the sky. Okay? It turns out that takes longer than 23 hours and 50. Why? I'll tell you why. Because in the time it took Earth to rotate 23 hours and 56 minutes, it actually moved almost 1 degree in its orbit around the sun. Gotcha. So it rotates back to where its previous line, but it has to turn a little bit extra.
A little bit extra to get back to the same.
A little bit extra to put the sun back in the same spot on the sky.
Right.
And that's 4 minutes extra.
That's fantastic.
And why did I say
I love that.
I've only just begun. So that little extra 4 minutes. So I said we move a degree in our orbit each day. Right. I didn't just pull that out. How many days are there in a year?
365.
Okay, and how many degrees in a circle?
360.
Yeah, so it's about a degree a day.
It's about a degree a day.
And in that degree, you have to turn that little extra. So just imagine you keep having to turn your head.
Just a little bit
extra
more.
Amount. Okay.
Because you move just a little bit, so now you got to look back just a little bit.
Correct.
That's cool.
Well, let's keep going, okay?
All right.
Earth's orbit around the sun is not a perfect circle.
Right.
Which means sometimes we're farther away, sometimes we're closer. When we are closer, we are moving faster in our orbit than when we are farther away. So it turns out that extra 4 minutes is not the same if we're farther from the sun than if we're closer to the sun, because we moved more than our allocated fraction of a circle when we're close to the sun and less when we're farther away from the sun.
Gotcha.
Okay. So the length of the solar day is changing continually throughout the year.
Wow.
And sometimes it's less than 24 hours. Sometimes it's more than 24 hours. So sometimes the sun gets to its highest point in the sky before clock noon.
Right.
And sometimes it gets, so what we do is we just average that over the whole year and say, sun, you are average 24 hours, and there you go.
Wow.
By the way, if you ever look at sundials, there's a map on the sundial that corrects for the sun being early and the sun being late. You either add or subtract up to 14 minutes of the day from what the sun time reads in order to get your clock time.
Wow.
All right. Every sundial has it. So it's a figure 8. It's called an analemma. It's got a name, an analemma. But I don't want to talk about analemmas right now. So what you have on your clock is the average length of a day over the 365 days of the year. All right, so now we define that as 24 hours, each hour 60 minutes, each minute 60 seconds. Got it. Okay. Well, what is defining this? Well, it's the rotation of the Earth.
Right.
Okay?
Makes sense.
Well, all right. Well, how stable is that? Even in the perfect average that we're taking. Well, you'll never know, will you? Because you're using Earth to define the time frame.
Right, exactly.
Okay? If Earth is your measure and you are slowing down, you will never know this. So now, you pose the question, maybe Earth is not the best timekeeping device. Let's offload the responsibility of keeping time to something else, like a vibrating atom. So we did that.
That sounds
cesium, so the cesium-137, there's a electron transition between two energy levels that has a very precise frequency. Okay? Very precise. You can measure. What's good about that is any lab can get some cesium and measure this and then define the length of a second in their lab. Okay?
Okay.
When you do this, you multiply it by 60, you multiply that by 60, you get the hour, you multiply that by 24. You do this and you find out that Earth is slowing down.
Well, you know, it's kind of old. I'm just saying.
It's been added. It's tired.
It's a long time.
It's a tired Earth.
If you're 4.6 billion years old, you might slow down a little bit too.
You might be tired
I'm
too.
just saying, you might lose a step on your game.
Okay, that's very sweet of you, Chuck. That's very geriatrically sensitive of you. So you only would know that Earth was slowing down once you offload it to something else that tracks time.
Right.
And what we found out is that the sloshing of tides on the ocean floor, on the beach fronts, actually works to slow down the rotation of the Earth.
Oh, wow.
Okay, because the moon is causing these tides.
Right.
Okay. And we're rotating faster than the moon is orbiting us. So the moon is tugging on tides backwards on our attempt to rotate.
Right.
Okay.
So it's almost like there's a counterweight.
A counterbalance, exactly.
Yeah, counterbalance that's pulling against
us.
Wow.
So tides are slowing down the rotation of the Earth. And in response, the moon is spiraling away from us by a couple of inches a year. Okay, that's in response to Earth slowing down. It all relates to what's called the conservation of angular momentum, but it's a big ballet. Okay, and so we've been slowing down. And Chuck, what we could do is say, let's redefine the second, the length of the second, so that we always have 24 hours and 60 minutes and 60 seconds. But that's messy. Right. If every year, here's a new definition of the second, folks. Go to your lab, redefine the cesium atom. So the way we compensate for this is
how?
We add a leap second.
When do we? Oh, well, it has to be every 4 years. Then we add a
no. Did I mention years at all? I'm talking about days, dude. Days.
Every 4 days?
No. What I'm saying is, we monitor when we have fell behind by a second.
Okay. So when we know that we've lost a second based on our atomic measurement.
Correct. Then internationally, we say time to throw in a leap second.
Now we throw it in.
By convention, we throw it in on June 30th or on December 31st. And we can throw in one in each time if we needed it. Okay. Right. Since 1973 or 4, something like early 70s, there's been 24 leap seconds added to the calendar.
Sweet.
So when they're going to add a leap second, they choose which of those days it will be. When they do so, that final minute has 61 seconds in it.
Nice.
Yes, it's very cool. It's very cool. Other things that can change the rotation of the Earth, not just the tidal sloshing.
Right.
Okay. But here's one for you. You ready? If Earth has an earthquake and one of the continental slabs shifts north, okay? Then there's mass on Earth's surface that used to be closer to the equator the day before and has now moved closer to the pole. That will have the effect of speeding up the rotation of the Earth.
Right.
Large animals that migrate, okay, will change where the mass of the Earth is from the northern climes down to the south, and they're farther away from the rotation of the axis. So not only do tides affect the rotation of the Earth, seasonal migration of animals affects the rotation of the Earth, and so does earthquakes, so do volcanoes, and anything else that's remapping the surface of the Earth. And you know what else will change it? The melting of land glaciers.
Uh-oh, we're in trouble.
Okay, you got Antarctica has land glaciers as it melts. What used to be right there near the pole now melts and goes closer to the equator. That will slow down the rotation of the Earth. So all of these factors combined, basically, Earth's day has been increasing rather than, in principle, it could decrease depending on what's going on.
Right.
Then I had this diabolical idea. We'd go set up jet engines, anchor them to the Earth, face them either due east or due west, and ignite them, and then the exhaust would help speed up or slow down the Earth. I thought we might do that. Then I did the math on that, and no, it's not going to work. It's not enough. It's just not enough.
It took me literally 30 minutes to find the panda in the image above. Can you find it? If so, comment done and how long it took for you to find it. Like this video and share it with a friend.
Good people of fun, please post that video. You see, myself have been looking for the panda for over 2 days. I haven't found it. My friend had told me if I find the panda, he'd buy me something, some apple there. You see, because here we already have big mangoes like this ones, and apple is the only fruit that does not grow. So it is important that it's very expensive. So I was searching for the panda, I searched for it and couldn't find it. Please, you guys, leave some comments there. If you can locate it, it will be very helpful to me. You see, I might as well do some video with an apple someday here to come when you locate it. Anyway, let's keep on watching, man, and leave some comments on what you think this might be. This weird type of scrolls here. Oh my god. See, these people from the past were very clever, you see? Because if they could store information like this, do you think these books that we have here, they can stay for over 100 years? Anyway, leave your thoughts and comments on this. You see? This is good vibes. That is very creepy, man. And in some place here, some good vibes guy is making something. What is this he's making? It's like he's making something using chemicals. And what is this? Why does this thing look familiar? Starting to look like something I know, you see? Oh, what is this guy doing? Oh my god. This one is a cabbage. This guy was making a cabbage. Oh, English people, you never seem to stop surprising me. Do you mean you can make cabbages like that? Oh, have you ever eaten or tasted such type of cabbages? Do they sell them? That is creepy, man.
In the Bible, this brother came to me last night and we were talking because he started to find out a lot of stuff that he always have question in his mind about. And last night we were talking, and in the Bible it says when Adam and Eve had 2 sons, Cain and Abel, and he said those were the only people existing on the earth. Okay? Cain killed his brother Abel. The Bible says that after that he went to the east of the garden and he found a wife for himself. He also said in Genesis chapter 4 that he should not enter into the land of Nod for fear that they would kill him. Who are they? And then he also says that he should go to the city of refuge. So who built that city, and if there wasn't people committing murder, where that city of refuge come from? This is what I'm saying is, so I've read the Bible, my brother, and I'm not trying to, but what I wanted to do is to look at these things and think, because there's a lot of question mark there. And when you start to ask the people who are in these religious setting about these question mark, they'll stand there and look at you because they know that you've come into light.
Good number of fun. How do you think about that, man?
If you're going diving in the ocean, things will look a little murky to you unless you put on a diving mask to make things clear. The ego structure, the personality structure, is the diving mask that you put on to go diving into the idea of experiencing physical reality. The ego's job, the physical personality's job, is just to make what you're experiencing clearer. That's it. It doesn't have the power to decide where you should go, how things should work out, or any of that. In the same way that a diving mask doesn't tell you, go there and look at that fish now. Now go over there and look at that piece of coral. Oh, look at that. There's a shark coming your way. Isn't that wonderful? I think you should swim this way. The diving mask does none of that. You decide where to go. You decide what to look at. The diving mask just makes it clearer. That's all its job is, to allow you to experience what's happening right now. The higher mind knows what needs to happen, and the higher mind will guide you. But the ego is just there to allow you to have what you call the physical dream.
Oh my God. That's interesting.
Have you ever heard your name being called, but yet when you turn around there's nobody there? Have you actually been woken up out of sleep because you hear your name being called and there's nobody there? Some people actually find this quite frightening, and it's not uncommon. It's actually a psychic ability, believe it or not, and let me explain to you a little bit more about it, what's happening and why it's happening. My name's Wendy McCallum. I've been a psychic medium for nearly 30 years, and I teach psychic development. So if this is something that you're interested in, please come across to my Facebook group, The Psychic Space, because I help people understand these wonderful abilities so that they're less fearful of them. So please don't be scared, and no, you're not going crazy. This is actually quite a common thing. It is clairaudience, which is one of the psychic senses that we use to connect with spirit. And clairaudience is the French word clair, hear. So it's the psychic ability to hear things, not in the way that we would normally hear them externally. It's normally internal. But sometimes when the spirit world want to get our attention, we can actually hear our name being called externally. But as I say, when you want to develop this ability, normally you can hear it inside your head.
Oh, you guys, do you believe that?
You eating a snake?
The truth is, you never change the planet you're on. You change yourself and shift to a parallel reality version that's already more representative of the change you've made within yourself. And thus you see the people populating that version also being more reflective of people who have like-mindedness to the state of being you have created within yourself. So you don't have to worry about the idea of those that might have negative intentions on the planet you may be on at this moment, because if you shift your vibration sufficiently to what you prefer it to be, you won't be on the same planet anymore in the very next moment. If you understand that you're already shifting, literally, this is not a metaphor, literally billions of times per second through various parallel versions of Earth, so quickly, so smoothly, you don't even know you're doing it. You think that when you see a change of any kind, you think that change is happening in the same world. It's not. The change is indicative of the fact that you have shifted to another planet. Literally. This is one world. This is another. Literally. In the course of this conversation, we have all shifted simultaneously by agreement through billions of parallel versions of Earth in order to even create this conversation. So when you get a handle, as you say, on the fact that you're already shifting, then you don't have to learn to shift. You just need to direct the shift according to the vibrational state you prefer to be, and that will allow you to experience more and more in every way, every day, a reflection of the reality you prefer that you've created within your own being, within your own consciousness. And it doesn't matter what anyone else's intention is, because they're another reality entirely. I understand that you may still be able to observe them from a neutral position, because that's still the definition of your reality, is that you're going to be okay with allowing yourself to perceive people that are vibrationally incompatible with what you prefer. That's all right. But that's just a neutral observation. You don't have to assume that they have any ability to affect you in any way you don't agree to be affected.
Good words, man.
So this is our third flip of the switch for XRP and Ripple today. That's right, no clickbait, just straight on to it. So today we get the validators voting yes on the AMM. We now have 9 yes votes, getting much closer towards that 80% consensus to flip the switch and turn on the automated market maker for XRP. We can't wait for that one. But then we also saw that Ripple announced another central bank digital currency being built on their award-winning CBDC platform, and that was the National Bank of Georgia, deciding to do their pilot project on the private version of the XRPL that Ripple has created. Now, we aren't done. We now get additional news here coming out here today that basically XRP has been greenlit within Dubai. Let's check it out in comments from the General Counsel, Stuart Alderati at Ripple. So today we have Ripple announcing that the Dubai Financial Services Authority approved XRP under its virtual assets regime, allowing licensed firms in the Dubai International Financial Center to incorporate XRP into their virtual asset services. This is absolutely massive. Now, the chief legal officer at Ripple, Stuart Alderati, had to add in, doing business in the DIFC free zone puts you under a regulatory DFSA that is providing clear guidance in rulebooks. No wonder entrepreneurs are flocking to Dubai. So just to catch you up to speed, here's the XRP timeline. We have the SEC just surrendered their case against Brad and Chris, the executives from Ripple, completely dismissing and throwing out those charges. On top of that, we have Judge Torres denying interlocutory appeal on the programmatic sales and the other distribution. So another strike against the SEC. On top of that, Judge Torres started off the party on July 13th, ruling that XRP in and of itself is not a security. So we have basically full legal clarity for XRP. Now you're seeing additional utilities coming to the XRP ledger. We had NFTs last year. Now we get our AMM. That's going to be massive for DeFi coming to the XRPL. You also saw the Hooks Zahal sidechain go live as well. So now we get additional smart contract capabilities, as well as Ripple lifting the veil as we see 3 major announcements here today. We have the AMM vote increasing. We have Ripple going live with the National Bank of Georgia. And then we also have the Dubai Financial Service Authority giving the green light for XRP in their jurisdiction, which is absolutely massive. This includes up to 70 plus countries in the region that are trading partners with the country as well. So watch this one closely. Ripple and XRP leading the way, and I will see you guys on the next one. God bless you all.
Alien creature found on the moon and released top secret Apollo 20 footage named the alien Mona Lisa. Oh my god. You see, if you've been keeping up with the episodes, there is some episode that was talking about this so-called alien Mona Lisa and how they had come to be here, you see, and all this stuff on their face, how it used to work. You can check in some previous past episodes. You see, this is crazy, man. You see, this is some very fascinating story. Just looking at these people and wondering that maybe they are from out of space or another place that you don't know about. Yo, this is creepy, man. Where do you think these guys came from? Which planet is that you guys think could hold life like this? Please leave your thoughts on this, man, in some comments. Oh my god, look at this stuff across the face. It's some photo of a UFO coming up of sea or scene. Oh, and this one is also allegedly some top secret footage. Let's see. An UFO coming up of the sea. Oh my god, that's creepy.
UFO.
Oh, look at this moving stone. Oh, is this a real stone? What is making this stone to move? Oh my God. Ah, yeah, yeah. You see, I'm really surprised that amazed where these guys find these stones. You see? And some bro here doesn't share his stash. Oh, he's wondering what's up. Yo, my guy. You see, these are the good vibes animal came to ask for something and the other one refused. Yo, wait, what's up with you, my guy? You have to be chill. And some best friends here, different species, best friends. This is good vibes. Yo, man, this is love. This is incredible. Okay, they should love one another across all races despite the differences.
Dude, over here. Come here. Look right above the trees. Come here, dude. Right above the trees. What? Dude, what is that? That is not a plane either. It's not moving. Oh my gosh, dude. Me neither. Oh, dude. Did you see how fast it just went? There it is. Dude, yeah, did you see how fast that thing just went? Oh my gosh. That is a UFO. Dude! Where did it go? Dude, where did that thing go, bro? Did you see how fast it just left? There is no plane that can do that. That was a UFO. That is a UFO. Dude!
Huh? Oh my God! What type of bird is this? Ah, yeah. Is that even real? Huh, and some kid there in the street was playing basketball, and there came some bus here with some people. Huh? And what was their plan? Let's see, these guys want to play with the kid, or huh? Let's see, this is good vibes, man. Oh, man, this guy just stopped his car to share good vibes. This is incredible. Much love, man. This is some good call for humanity. Yo. Huh, look at these animals here. Which type of animals are these? Oh, why are they climbing up that tree? What do they want to get? Oh my God. It's like they are chasing one another. And one just jumped out of that tree like that. What? That is crazy. And it looks like some frog somewhere forgot how to frog. Oh my God. Huh. Look at this. Oh, okay. What's this guy making? Maybe tying a knot or doing something like that. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. And mystical places in Germany. Wow, man. Look at this. This is some beautiful place. Oh my God. What do you think happened in these places here? How did these places come to be? Huh? Do you think some men from the past built this stuff or what's... Oh, this is beautiful. Yo, some of these things, some of these pictures look like some AI-generated pictures.
Can you see what I see? Look at that. Look at this. It's like a bell of ice hanging from a tree. And then there's this. That's just great. Wow. That's so cool looking. Look at all that. Look at the ice balls. Oh my God.
Ah, that's beautiful, man. Huh, look at this. What is this? Is this some ring, some mysterious type of ring? Why do you think this guy got this ring? Man, it looks creepy, man. Oh my God. Thanks for watching up to this far, man. Much love and respect to yourself. Big up. Leave some comments, hit the like button, and stick around for some fire episodes that will be coming your way. Goodbye, man. Much love. Bye. Mama tumbo